What's up guys, Jake Does Hurdles back at again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a recap of my June Freestyle tournament. So the tournament just ended, we kind of finished it a little bit late, but I'm going to have the recap for you. So my team is going to be Frostlass, Linoon, Whiscash, Toxicroak, Skarmory, and Jirachi with Confusion and Doom Desire. So we're going to be going up against Joey or Joy 08, in the first round, and I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, so I will just say he because of the trainer. So we're going to be using Linoon versus Camerupt, and this is a decent matchup for me because of the ground typing that Camerupt has. So I'm going to be able to use Grass Knot here, and if it doesn't shield, I'm going to be able to knock it out. So it's going to be charging up a ton of energy here, so I think it's going to be Earthquake, so I'm going to shield this. And it is going to be Earthquake. So then I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here and hopefully knock out this Camerupt. So I'm going to knock out the Camerupt, which is going to be really good for me. And then I'm going to wait for the next Pokemon to come up, and assuming it's going to be a fighting type maybe, and it's Poliwrath, so yes, gets the fighting type, and I'm able to get to a Grass Knot here, which is really good. So I'm going to force a shield or take off a chunk of health. So I know the shield's coming because she knows I have Grass Knot. He knows I have Grass Knot, sorry. And I'm able to do some damage before I have to come in with Jirachi. So I'm going to keep switch advantage here, bring in Jirachi. I'm not going to have the shield because I know it's Power Up Punch. An Ice Punch wouldn't hurt that bad anyway. Confusion's going to do a ton of damage. She's going to bring in Haunter. And I'm going to be able to get to a Doom Desire here, which is going to be able to KO that Haunter. It's going to be really frail to those Confusions because Confusion is not going to be resisted by those Ghost types, and it's just such a strong move. So I'm going to shield here, obviously, just to keep my Jirachi alive because I know I have the win in the bag. And I'm going to take a victory in round number 1, match 1. So moving into match number 2 of round number 1. I'm going to be leading with Linoon again, and she's going to be leading with Mamoswine. So you're going to see my first, he's going to be leading with Mamoswine. Sorry, guys. You're going to see my first blunder of the day. I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here, and I'm probably going to get a shield. And then I'm going to go for a Thunder for some reason after I don't shield here, guys. That's perfectly fine with letting my Pokemon go. I'm going to go for a Thunder here for some reason, guys. Should go for a Grass Knot there. Don't know what I'm doing. Because ground type. Idiot. So I should have won that matchup easily. But I bring in Toxicroak here. And I'm going to choose to shield up. Fearing a Earthquake coming in. So I'm going to go for the counters here to this Poliwrath. And then I'm going to charge up and switch out into my Jirachi. Jirachi's going to smack this Poliwrath, obviously, guys. I'm going to be able to smack it with these Confusions. So, going to Confusion her down. She's got him down. He's got one Pokemon left, and it's Venusaur. So, either or bad situation for him because I have got a Confusion Jirachi, and it's going to be smacking it. And I've got that... I need to undertap better there so I can get that Doom Desire right away, but that's going to be a GG in round number 1. So let's hop into the next round. I'm going to be going up against Mama Lovebug. It's the first time I've gone against her, so I'm seeing that Toxicroak, Skarmory, and Frostlass have pretty positive matchups. Frostlass can be positive against that Altaria and the Venusaur. Toxicroak's obviously going to demolish a Alolan Muck. It's going to have coverage against Azumarill, and it's going to cover Venusaur and demolish that Scizor. So I'm thinking that those are the picks. Skarmory's obviously going to get the Scizor and the Venusaur, so I'm going to use Skarmory as my lead because not many people lead Skarmory, but I think it's a pretty profitable lead because worst case scenario, you get something switch lock that you can sacrifice. And this is before the new meta came out, guys, so sorry. This is an old tournament video with a nice pretty switching, so you can watch one pretty video last time. So I'm going to go for the Sky Attack here because obviously I know that I can win the one shield matchup against Altaria. I've done my research on that, my Skarmory research, and I'm going to be able to Air Slash it down. Going to be a pretty low health here, but I'm going to have a Sky Attack ready, so I win that battle, obviously, because we both waste one shield, but I have a Pokemon alive and Charged Energy, so I might be able to force a shield here, and honestly, she should have shielded, and if she does shield, it might be a different game, but she does not, so I'm going to bring in my Frostlass, and Frostlass is going to cover up that Venusaur with those Ice Fast moves, and then she's going to bring in a probably counter to me, and it's going to be a Blaziken. So I'm going to get the shield bait here with the Avalanche. Obviously, Avalanche is going to be not very effective against that Blaziken. And you're going to see how frail Blaziken is here, guys. Charizard is the ultimate fire attacker, fire Pokemon in PvP. And I don't think any other starters are going to come close to it, because watch how frail this Blaziken is. Boom. One Shadow Ball takes it out. So GG's to Mama Lovebug in the first game. So we're going to move to the next matchup. It's going to be round 2, match 2 against Mama Lovebug, and I've got Skarmory. She's got a Muck, and I am going to spam these air slashes until I get to my Sky Attack, and then I'm going to go and use it because I don't want to give up the switch advantage this early. And I'm fine kind of giving up Skarmory using no shields because I know that this is a decent scenario for me. So I'm not going to use a shield here, and it's Acid Spray. So it's going to hurt me long term, but I'm going to be able to air slash this Muck down before it can get to another move. So I've got the Sky Attack ready for whatever comes in, and I'm going to spam it, and it's going to be Azu. So I know how this situation works out. It's decent for me because Ice Beam's going to hurt, but I have the energy advantage, so I'm going to be able to get to a Sky Attack here, and I'm guessing I'm going to force a shield here. And I am not going to get the shield, but I'm going to choose not to shield my Skarmory here. I think that I'm good at the back with what I have, and I know that Toxicroak can cover up this Azu pretty well. And I get Switch Glitch, but it's not going to be a problem because I have 2 shields here. I'm going to choose to shield once. I'm thinking play Rough's coming, and it's an Ice Beam. So it wouldn't hurt that bad, but it's perfectly fine. So I've got a Sludge Bomb ready for whatever comes in. I'm going to use a Mud Bomb for a shield bait, and it's going to be a Venusaur. So then I'm going to spam and go for another Sludge. Or I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, hoping to get no shield. And I'm going to get a shield, so I'm like, okay, what can I do here? Please don't fate me down. And I'm able to get to a Mud Bomb, which is going to trickle down her damage a little bit. And that should be enough for Frostlass to come in and deal with it. So Razor Leaf Venusaur is going to be hurt, and that's what she has. It's a decent choice, but it's not going to get to Frenzy Plant that fast, so I know that she can't get to another Frenzy Plant, so I know I'm going to take the victory in round number 2 right there. So let's hop into the next round. It's going to be round 3 against Roy Jeff 88, the prodigy from France. So I'm going to be looking for Skarmory and Toxicroak to help my team. Toxicroak's got some positive matchups against Venusaur, against Probopass, and against that Azumarill. So I'm going to lead with my Toxicroak, and I'm going to get Probopass. And we had a ton of lag the first 5 times we tried this. So this is like the 6th time we've done it, and he let me do it. He's really nice. I said after one more, I'm going to concede, but thank God I didn't because I did have the positive matchups here in this lineup. So I am going to get this Sableye switch locked. I'm going to bring in my Skarmory to deal with it because I didn't really have anything to hard counter Sableye. So I'm going to choose to shield once here because I know I can get to another Sky Attack before he gets to another charge move. So I can hopefully feint this Sableye, lag a little bit. It's perfectly fine because I don't miss anything. So I get the Sky Attack off, and he's going to double shield his Sableye. So I'm going to keep my switch advantage here and die first and bring in my Toxicroak and farm up this Sableye, hoping he doesn't get to a charge move, and he does not. So I'm going to fire off a Sludge Bomb on whatever comes in. I'm assuming it's going to be Venusaur, and it is Venusaur. He's got no shields. Shields are down. And then I'm going to go for a Mud Bomb here to hopefully feint down this Venusaur. And then I'm assuming Probopass is going to come in, and I'm going to be able to get to a Mud Bomb here with the shields down, and I'm going to be able to feint this Probopass. So all hail the Toxie God, King Toxie. So we're going to move into the next match against Roy Jeff 88, and I'm thinking that he's going to switch up his lead to maybe Sableye, and I'm going to lead with Skarmory, and he is going to lead with Probopass. So obviously this is a very bad situation for me, and I'm going to switch into my Toxicroak after farming up a little bit. So I'm going to be able to melt down this Probopass a little bit, and he's going to bring in Sableye. So I'm going to go for the Mud Bomb spam here to see if I can just trickle down his health. And it's going to do a decent amount of damage, so I'm going to get to another Mud Bomb, but he is going to get to a foul play, and I'm going to shield up so that I can use a Mud Bomb here to at least kill the Sableye, or not, if not burn a shield. So I burn the shield, which is really good for me, and I'm going to race to this Mud Bomb, and I'm going to get the Mud Bomb off because I know Toxie's dead, and I might be able to counter to death there, but I'm not taking that chance. So I kill the Sableye, and he brings in Venusaur, but I have Skarmory to take care of this business, so I'm going to bring in the Skarm to charge up a ton of energy and basically farm this Venusaur. And I'm going to farm it up, and he's going to bring in the Probopass, and I'm going to fire off a Sky Attack, because I know I have a little bit of extra energy tied up. So then I'm going to bring in Frostlass to absorb whatever he's throwing at me. I'm not going to shield, because I'm hoping that Skarmory can just take it in the back. Just take everything that I need, take the weight, and then I'm going to go for an Avalanche here to shield bait. And he is going, or he doesn't have shields left because he shielded the Sky Attack. So I'm in a good situation here. Hoping he can't get it to a charge move, but if he does, I'm going to shield it. And then I know that no matter what, it's going to be a GG once I get to the Sky Attack, and it's going to be GG because I'm going to take out this Venusaur. And you can immediately see the message pop up from him. He knows he played bad there, and he said I played like a noob. So GG's Roy Jeff in that matchup. So guys, we have arrived, and it is our second championship ever in a freestyle tournament, and it is our first championship in the casual 8 chat of the Go Stadium Discord. So it's going to be up against Pokemaster Bud, and he's got a super meta team, and I know one possible lineup that can hurt me from his teams, so we're going to hop into match number 1 now. I know in this matchup with Linoon and Melmetal, I have a positive matchup until one shield, so I am trying to switch out here, and I cannot get the switch, which really sucks, so I need to save my Linoon. And then I'm going to go for Toxicroak here to sort of try to take down this Metacham, and I think I should have switched into Skarmory there, but I was afraid of switch locking my Skarmory because Melmetal would have came out, so I'm going to spam these Mud Bombs here, and I know that I'm basically in a bad situation. I think I'm going to lose this match, guys, because I couldn't switch there. So I should have switched a little bit earlier when Metacham came out, and I think I would have won this match. But you'll see what I do here to combat that. I'm going to choose not to shield this, whether it's Ice Punch or Power Punch, and it's Power Punch, so very good job. And then I'm going to go for a Sky Attack whenever it comes in. It's going to be Melmetal, so I'm going to choose to not shield here and let Linoon take on the team. Sky Attack's going to do some decent damage to this Melmetal, and I know that he has 1 shield left, and I have Linoon, so I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here, and I have 1 shield as well, but you're going to see that if he shields this, I'm basically going to lose, and I have another Grass Knot ready, so I'm going to be at half health with no shields, and if he gets off a charge move, I'm basically screwed, and he's going to, so I'm going to have to shield. If he doesn't, it might be a closer match, guys, honestly. But I think if I get out of there early enough, then I can win this match. But he's going to bring in Skarmory, and if I have a shield, I might be able to win this. But I do not have a shield, and those air slashes are just going to take me down. And like I said, guys, if I have a shield, I definitely win this match. And if I play a little bit better early on, I definitely win this match. But GG's Pokemaster Button Game 1. So we're going to hop into the next matchup, and I'm going to be leading with Linoon, and he's got Skarmory. So I know this is a decent matchup for me if I can shield bait. So I'm going to go for an overcharge here, and then I'm going to choose to not shield here, and then I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here, and he brings in Metacham at the right time, so then I'm going to swap out, and I'm going to bring in my Skarmory, because I learned from the last match. So Skarmory is going to have a positive matchup against Metacham, because nothing it can really throw at me hurts, and I'm not going to be able to, not going to have to waste any shields here, so I can save them all for Toxicroak in the back. So the attack's going up on that Metacham, and these counters are going to hurt a little bit more. So then I'm going to use a Sky Attack against this Metacham. And then I'm hoping to get to Sky Attack next. And I'm going to have to use a shield here, which kind of sucks. But it's perfectly fine because I'm going to be able to take out this Metacham because it has no shields left. And then I am going to probably have to face Melmetal next, I'm assuming. And it's going to be a Melmetal matchup here. So Melmetal can farm a little bit off me. And I'm almost able to get to Sky Attack. But I've got this Toxicroak ready for this Melmetal, which is perfectly fine. He's got a move ready, and I'm trying to switch. But I'm not going to shield here, because I know Rock Slide's not going to do that much. He's going to switch in, I'm going to switch in. And I know that I can beat him to this Thunder before he gets to a Sky Attack. And if he does, I would still use a shield anyway, because I know I have the matchup in the bag in the back. So I'm going to take out the Skarmory with Thunder, and then I'm going to bring in my Toxicroak with a Mud Bomb ready to go almost. So I'm going to use this shield for Melmetal's move, and I'm going to block a Thunderbolt. So got the Mud Bomb ready to go, and it's going to KO the Melmetal and take a victory in match number 2 of round number 4 to Force 8 Game 3. Let's move into the final matchup, guys, and you're going to see the Cancer lineup, and I mean that because it is going to demoralize my team and my will to win, because I know there's one lineup out of all the sims that I ran that I cannot beat of his. So it's going to be the Metacham lead with the Melmetal switch into my Skarmory with a switch lock. I know that I can't win this matchup, guys, and if I get to Sky Attack, it's going to be close, and I can wear it down. And I've done battles. I've not even simulated battles. I've battled my friends, and I found out that there's one possible lineup that I could not beat, and this was the one. So I know if I can get to a Sky Attack here, it's a little bit closer, but I cannot. So I'm going to choose not to shield and save my shields for the back. I'm thinking maybe if I do it over, I might shield there, but I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm going to go for the counters here, and I'm going to choose not to shield this rock slide so I can save it for the back. And in reality, I knew that I couldn't win as soon as that Metacham came out, which kind of sucks. But it's a very well-played lineup, and I'm going to go for a Mud Bomb here, just because. And it's going to get a shield, which is nice, because Sludge Bomb wouldn't do that much damage, but it would do enough. And then I'm going to go for a Grass Knot Shield Bait here, and he's going to bring in Metacham, so it's a perfect switch. But it's a good switch for me because I can bait the shield, but I'm switch locked. So I'm going to have to use shields here, and it's going to be bad. And then I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here, and I'm going to shield here, so because I know I have Metacham down to no shields, but I think that my Linoon is a little bit too weak to kill this Skarmory, and it's going to come close, but I don't think that I can do it. If I get to a Grass Knot, it might come a little bit closer, but I don't think that it's really going to matter because he's got a Sky Attack ready. So very well played, Pokemaster Bud. You found out the key to my lineup, so GG's in that match. So as you guys can see, we are going to take second in this tournament. It's not bad. It's going to bump our win percentage up to 73.5 something. And Pokemaster Bud's a very good trainer. So as you can see, you know, I lost, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about what you can do to compose your freestyle teams. Freestyle is awesome, and you all should do it. Try to get into a lobby in the Ghost Stadium Discord or another tournament Discord. And try to do freestyle tournaments because everyone needs to get better at freestyle, including myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I look forward to making the next one.